Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. I've been in here hollowing out this area so I can get some stone. Looks like it's almost morning. I ran out of shovels and I'm out of food. Starting to get pretty hungry. So it's time to head back upstairs. Oh, be kind of careful here because it is still sort of dark. It's not too far to the house though. I think we might be alright. Oh. Alright, so let's just start climbing. Oh, it's a squid. We actually have to climb in a certain place because it's too steep here. But I've been doing a little bit of work up there. I haven't seen any enemies. Okay. Cool. I think we can make it up here. There we go. I think we'll be clear from here on out. I gotta take care of that at some point, those floating blocks there. I really hate floating blocks. They drive me crazy. Right, there we go. Man, it's a long way up. I do need to make some stairs at some point. But I haven't finalized my design at all yet, so we will do that later. For now, we are back. Alright, so I should have a bunch of coal. I have some stuff that's still in here. Let's go ahead and cook some stuff here. Oh, I already have some stuff that I cooked. Good. And let's see what else we have. I went out and hunted some cows. That's where all this came from. So we have all this. I think I actually want to make my house out of a newer kind of stone here that has been introduced. Start off by cooking. I wonder how many that's going to take. Let's just start with 4 coal. See how many that will cook for us. And I'm going to make another oven. So I'm thinking this time I'm going to make this out of the stone bricks instead of what I would usually do in the old thing, which was cobblestone. The stone bricks are going to look a lot better. It takes a lot more resources to do, but I think it will be worth it in the end. So let's make 2 piles of 8 so we can get some stone started once that food is done. So basically, while that's cooking, I started working on I flattened the rest of this off. I started working on plotting out some stuff. This is actually going to be a well here because I would like to have a source of water up here. And you know what? This is actually going to be out of cobblestone here, so let's just take care of this dirt while I'm here. I still have to finish raising things up here and leveling out terrain. Obviously, this isn't going to hold water as it is. There we go. And I think I'll probably put like 2 here. And I can make a roof for it. I don't know. Actually, I know what I want to do with that, but we'll fix it later. Anyway, the idea here is going to be to get this part of the building finalized. We're this close to the top of the map. See how those trees are all deformed? That's because that's the top of the map there. I'm going to eat real quick here. Yeah, that is definitely the top of the map there. So what that means is we're kind of limited in height, how high we can go. Most of the construction is going to have to go downward into the mountain, which is fine with me. So, how are you doing? Gotta waste it. Let's make another furnace, actually, because I don't feel like waiting anymore. It's good to have those stakes going, but did I really just not construct that? I do that sometimes. I just forget to actually hit the button to construct it, and it doesn't really work so well then. Alright, so let's get some of this fired up. It's definitely going to take a bit. I'm not going to do more than 2 furnaces right now because I want to set up a more permanent solution. Let's move all this extra cobblestone In case I die, I won't lose it. There's a lot of mining I did down there. I don't want to have to redo it all. Keep that much with us. Ended up with a lot of gravel too, which I actually have uses for gravel sometimes, so let's keep that too. Alright, so I'm going to work on laying this out a little bit more, just in rough form here. The dirt is very helpful, I find, to do this with. Because I can just break it with my hand if I want. It's not like going to be a problem to take care of. So what I'm going to do here is build a storage room. I'm going to build a pretty similar storage room to what I would build in the other place. So that's going to represent locations of the boxes. They'll actually stick out too farther than that. So we would have them actually sticking out like... It's kind of hard to describe here. Need more dirt. That's a problem. Let's actually do something useful here and cut down a couple trees. The trees finally started growing. They weren't growing for a while, but they seem to be doing pretty well now. That tree stays, but these ones do not. Yeah, so that's what, like, I can reach that with my axe. So that's only like 4 or 5 blocks high, the top of the map. So my tower isn't going to be very impressive here, actually, at all. I'll figure it out. I know I'm not supposed to hit these the tree leaves with the axe. It wears out more quickly, but I don't really care because it's faster than trying to do that any other way. I don't want to switch over to the sword just to knock out a couple of branches. There we go. There'll be more saplings falling up here, but I don't really care. We have enough saplings for now. Let's get this wood over here right quick. So yeah, I'm working out in my head ahead of time how I'm going to do this, but I haven't really finalized my design up here at all. A lot of it's just going to be played by ear. I do know that I want to build a different kind of mob trap in this map. We're going to get to that at some point once things are a little more secure up here. You know, once I have more sustainable resources going and stuff. But for now, I'll just deal with collecting the meat, but I'd like to do a mob spawner that has different layers, basically. It's the one that's on the wiki, if any of you are familiar with that design. I've always wanted to try building it, and I think I'm going to. Alright, so I'm actually going to check on the furnace again. So we can recollect a lot of this dirt here once we start making the tower. How are you doing? 24, 24. Alright, I'm actually going to be back in a minute when this is done cooking. Alright, well, I went to sleep and that stuff's still not done. So what I'm going to do is actually start excavating here, because I'll actually want to go down, I think I'm going down 2 layers for the floor. Put a layer of cobblestone underneath, and then eventually some carpeting made out of wool. So I think I'm just going to start by doing that. And basically, we're going to go over to this line here so that I can keep it safe while I'm working. Because I don't want anything coming in here at night when I'm working, because this might take a little bit. Alright, so I need some picks. I just build like 2 picks for now. Probably good enough. an extra shovel and an extra pick. Okay. So I'm thinking, yeah, like I'm going to go down 2 layers here. Maybe actually 3, because then I can have a little bit higher of a ceiling in here too. Let's go down 3 layers. That will work. I'm just going to put regular cobblestone down for the under layer. It's cheap and I have lots of it, and it will do for a floor for now until we can get something nicer. So I'll actually do 2 layers of cobblestone. Alright, so let's fill this whole thing in here. Actually, where would that put my window? What kind of height would it be at? Seems alright. It definitely seems alright to me. Yeah, actually, I want to go down 1 more layer. Give me plenty of room to work here. And like I said earlier, my general idea is I want to make this look like, you know, I want it to fit in with the hillside. I want to contour some of the parts of it so that there are different layout levels. I want to build right up to the edge as much as I can. I'm going to have to do some landscaping over there where the well is because this is a big flat dirt wall right now, but I will definitely go in there and, you know, mess around with things, level them up. I think I should put a layer of cobblestone in the floor where each floor actually exists too. I mean in the wall. Because then the building will have a nice little stripe on it. Yeah. A little accent. That sounds good to me. And it'll actually help make it a little bit easier for me when I'm digging around the place to know where each floor is too. Alright, so I got my layer of cobble in. Let's check in. I already emptied that furnace because it was done. Let's do that. And in order to craft these, I think it's just 4 of these like this. Yeah, there we go. 2 stacks. So let's see how these actually are going to look on the wall. And I think I'll do windows that are shaped like that. So we get an idea how the cobblestone stripe is going to look here. A better idea if I do this, because this is how it's actually going to be. Damn it. Oh, it gives me that kind of block back. That's good. I was worried it was going to... Yeah, I think that stripe will work. I was worried it was going to give me back the cobble again. So this is actually going to be 1 layer higher, though. So let's use dirt to substitute carpeting for now. Not quite as nice, but it's what we got. So these actually need to go more like that. Yeah, I think this will work just fine. Be pretty light in here. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up for this hallway. I'll be back when I'm done with that.